Here's the famous free farm stand. Well, it wasn't really that free, but pretty much all the materials I got were free or just kind of found on the property from the previous owner. And you know, a lot of the material would be pretty affordable to begin with, a lot of like just offcuts, board and batten. But I got the trailer for free, and I built the trailer out, and then I just, you know, basically made pretty straightforward construction using some of the 2x4s. Well, they're real 2x4s from back in the day. I mean, nowadays they're not even close to a 2x4. But I had a bunch of those. They came off the fencing. There was some fencing that had to come down, so that we could access different areas. And yeah, so we got a lot of that wood we were able to like salvage, and I just reused it. It's cedar. I mean, it's beautiful wood. Oh, we got a little repair needs to be made. But yeah, this is our little cash box. It is actually an honor system, so we just have the instructions with the e-transfer, and people just e-transfer. We do the honor system. We don't have a whole lot right now, just starting to pop, so we're just starting to get things out. We've got kombucha that's for sale in a cooler, and again, this is just a pretty straightforward build. You know, a couple arms. You know, it took me probably 2 days, maybe 3 days, pieced over a couple days. And I tried to hide or sort of blend in the trailer as much as possible. So it was nice to have, like, I took all, like, there was no sides on it. It was just a frame. So I made it all on the same type of wood. And then I've got the little cover for the front part. So that's where the hitch is, which is nice. It kind of just blends it all in. It makes it so that it kind of fits in, and it's not, you know, so obvious that it's a trailer. But I don't know, I like it, and it gives a lot more space. Like, we put our bulk stuff when we have watermelons, we put them in there. We're going to make a nice sign for that front part. I mean, it could use a little TLC, but it was one of those things that I built pretty quickly, and you know, being so busy that you know, it's getting the job done. But yeah, honor system's been really good, and the way I look at it is, if I had to pay someone to sit here and collect money, it would cost a few $1,000s a month, let's say full-time, right? If you want to have somebody here just to collect money and monitor everything. So I figure, you know what, even if we get robbed blind a few times, which hasn't even happened and may never happen, it's been, you know, it would take a lot of theft to justify someone being here full-time. But I would obviously, if stuff started going missing and it was like an obviously being you know, taken for granted, I would step it up. I'd probably put like a security camera, and then monitor it more, maybe put it closer to the house or whatever, you know. Like, I'd step the game up. Like, you know, I would increase the security of the box. But you know, we empty out the box pretty often, so you know, what are they gonna get to $20, whatever, you know. Like, we try to keep it like lean, so that even if we do get, you know, someone does decide that they're desperate and whatever and has their reasons to rob a organic food farm stand, then so be it. But so far, neighbor has been amazing, and actually we've had oftentimes we get more, like, there's more money in the checkout in the cash box than you know, in that little cash box right there. You know, we get a little bit more than our inventory. Gotta fix this that little hole there. I don't know where that piece went, but yeah, all in all, that's the little farm stand, and it works well. Oh yeah, we put like a little bottle return access. Put that there just so that you can get to the front if you ever need to. So that's just a simple little access in the front, because you know, if something ends up at the front, you're kind of stuck, right? This is all screwed in. So, and level it. Like, another thing, sort of an anti-theft for the entire thing, is this one's kind of a slow leak. This little bad boy here is leaking. And so we just prop it up on blocks. So those blocks basically make it so that, you know, it's not even like, this is not even really like towable. You know, if they really wanted it that bad, I mean, it's all yours. But yeah, so far so good, and I'm really not worried about it. But you know, I see people seem to be very concerned about that kind of stuff. So, you know, that's we want to inspire a little bit of trust in the world. So that's it. That's that.